Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Cincinnati Bearcats and their season prediction for 2023. This is a big year for the Bearcats, a lot of new things, new head coach, new conference with the Big 12, new uniforms, basically brand new offensive line, a lot of new pieces in that team, new quarterback. It's going to be exciting. We're kind of a wild card team. Right now the Bearcats are ranked 13th out of the 14 teams in the Big 12, which isn't a good look, but I personally like that because it means everyone's betting against us and we could get to show people that by the end of the year we're going to be ranking higher in the Big 12 than what they expected from us. Now the coaching from Luke Fickell to Satterfield is going to be definitely a slight decline, I believe, but Satterfield has come into a team and turned it around right away. When he went to Louisville, he took a 2-10 team and made them 8-5 the very next year. I always get really nervous though when a coach comes from another kind of, Power 5 conference and just jumps to another team without seeing that they had great success there. I think I get like bad feelings from Tuberville when he came to Cincinnati because I didn't like that hire anyway, and I was like, man, I do not like this, and we got him and I was like, ugh. Hopefully Satterfield is different. I definitely like his personality more than I like Tuberville, so hopefully he does really well for us. And one of the biggest factors I think is going to help the Bearcats this year is Emory Jones, the quarterback, who is a transfer, originally played at Florida, then went to ASU, and now is with the Cincinnati Bearcats. And I actually think this is going to be an upgrade from last year with Ben Bryant, who unfortunately did get hurt at the end of the season. But if you look at their passing stats, they're very similar. Big difference is Ben Bryant, best years was when he was in the MAC conference, and it's not to knock on the MAC, but Emory Jones was playing the SEC, which definitely is a lot tougher conference, especially the years he was playing. It was when Georgia and Alabama were the national champions. The biggest difference is Ben Bryant in his career has negative 65 rushing yards, which you have to remember in college, sack yards count against you. Emory Jones, however, has 1,304. So his ground game is going to be a big factor to help out the Bearcats. As long as he stays healthy, I think we're going to be just fine. The first game, obviously, the Bearcats should win that Eastern Kentucky. So we're starting off 1-0. So the next game is Pittsburgh, and unfortunately, I don't know if the O-line is going to be able to mesh fast enough yet, and the team is going to be able to get their stuff together on a road game against a good Pittsburgh team. Then they'll be facing Miami at Nippert Stadium. They should win that one. Just all the students need to stay in the seats up until the fourth quarter because they always have that game early and it drives me nuts. Then you have Oklahoma. Unfortunately, I think this is where they take their second loss. Oklahoma's looking really good. I think we have a chance, especially with it being at home, but Oklahoma's looking really good this year, so I'm going to say that Oklahoma is probably going to win that one. Not to say I don't think the Bearcats can win. I think the Bearcats can win every single game on the schedule, but I'm just trying to keep it as realistic as possible. Now with BYU, I think this is the game where we come off the Oklahoma loss, we get our stuff together, and we actually shock BYU at home because they're probably going to be the favorite going into that game. Then we have Iowa State at Nippert Stadium. This is going to be homecoming, the Ring of Red. I think that they take down Iowa State. Then we get another home game against Baylor, another one where Baylor's probably going to be the favorite going into this. I think that the Bearcats, once again, are going to win another game and get a good streak going with this season. Then we have Oklahoma State we'll be facing. I think will be another matchup where at this point we might be the favorites going into this, or it'll be very close to the same, but I think we are going to take down Oklahoma State. UCF is pretty much ready to win now. They beat us last year in a very close game, and we had some pretty good studs still on the team, but I really think UCF is going to be able to take us. Unfortunately, this is a home game. Even with Nippert and all the energy there, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop UCF, but if they win, that's going to be great. We'd love to beat UCF. Next up, we have Houston. I think we're going to take down Houston. It's going to be a good game. We can't fall asleep on Houston, though. We have to make sure we bring our A game to them. Houston's always given us problems. Next up is West Virginia. I think that we are going to end up beating West Virginia at their place. I think it'll be a really good game for us going into the final game of the season. But the last road win, I think we can take that one. Now, they end up getting Kansas back at Nippert Stadium. They're going to win that game senior night. They'll end up taking it. They'll come out of the Big 12 with only 3 losses on the season and 2 losses in the conference for the Big 12. End up being rated up in like the top 5 for the Big 12. I've seen a lot of people say that we're probably going to go 4-8. I think with this is the best case scenario. I think 9-3 is possible. If you give or take a few of these, I think the worst we could do is 6-6. I don't think there's in any outcome do we not end up at least 6-6 in this conference this year. But what do you think the record will be for the Bearcats in 2023? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Ready, break!